Good morning, gamers. Yes, St. Isaac's here, back in another episode of Minecraft and Surviving Bedrock. Yes, good morning. Well, guys, we've done a lot of exploration and we're about to wrap it up, and I almost forgot one important part of exploration that we have not explored yet. Pun intended. We have not talked about village raids. We have not done that. We've been next to our village right over there and surrounded by villages all the way around us. Camera's hard. And we have not discussed raids yet. I believe I mentioned I accidentally started a raid one time, and that's how I got an enchanted item before we had the enchanting table. But I haven't gone over what it is with you, and the reason I haven't is because when you're not properly prepared, it can do devastating effects to your village if it's a village you care about. So let's talk about what I mean when I say properly prepared, and then we'll discuss how to start a raid. Properly prepared basically means, are my villagers safe? Now, you've seen me over the last several episodes, especially when we were talking about villagers in the village, making this area spawn-proof, mob-proof. And for the most part, it is. Nothing gets in here and nothing gets out. My villagers don't wander, so nothing really bad happens to anybody. Now, somehow, one of my farmers got out, which I'm not very happy about. I don't know how that happened. When I say villagers safe, I basically mean I want all of my villagers to be in here. Now, somehow, I don't know how you're in here. Oh, I do. A bed has been switched. Okay, no big deal. So we want our village to be safe. Now, when a raid starts, what's going to happen is it's going to fill up a giant bar at the top. You're going to have wave upon wave of bad guys, as I've explained before. The only way to stop it is to A, let all of your villagers die. In a village you don't care about, okay, fine, that's on you. But in a village like this, where I have spent a large amount of time fortifying it, protecting it, and trading with these guys to level them up, the only other option is to fight. Now, when fighting raiders, each wave gets more difficult each time. The first one's going to be a bunch of Vindicators, maybe an Evoker, a Witch or two, stuff like that. Nothing too terrible from what we've seen. But later, you're going to find new mobs, new monsters, and they're really tough. This is where preparation is key. I've built this fence to where none of the raid waves should spawn inside it, because they always spawn, a few blocks away from the village itself. So nothing should spawn inside. All of the villagers will run into their houses, and I am going to block those houses off to make sure nothing bad happens. This is where this bell here at the center is going to be crucial, because we are going to actually ring that bell. That will give you an achievement for warning the village of what's going on. And we are going to sit here and defend the village. The best part about defending the village is a two-parter. First, you're going to get a lot of loot drops, and I mean treasure loot drops from the raiders, from the Vindicators, the Evokers, everything. You'll wind up with so many of these totems of undying, you won't be able to hold them all. Second is at the end of a raid, if you successfully defeat the raid, you will get an achievement and an effect called Hero of the Village. And all of these guys whose prices have gone up and up and up and now finally come back down, they will drop so low you will be able to make a bunch of emeralds and buy mending books and whatever you can buy from your villagers for next to nothing. So it'll be a wonderful thing to have. Now, on Bedrock, it only works with the village you save. So if I were to take Hero of the Village here and go to another village, it won't work. Once I get out of the range of this village, the effect starts to go away. On Java, it's different. It lasts, I think, for like an hour and a half no matter where you go. So if you have a trading hall, block it off, do the raid there. For me, my trading hall is this village, and because of this difference between Java and Bedrock, that's why most of my trading halls are villages. Now, we've gone over what to do during a raid. How do we start one? Every time we've seen one of these pillager patrols, these guys walking around with crossbows all over the place, there's always one of them with a little flag or banner on his head. He is called the Pillager Captain. If you kill him, if he is killed by a player, it will give you what is called the Bad Omen effect. Bad Omen is the effect that the second you step foot in a village is going to give you a raid. Happens every time. Now there's a couple different levels on it, and that mainly depends on what level of difficulty you're playing on. We're on normal, so it'll probably just be fine. But these guys, if I find, and I'm about to hit that thing, if I find one of those guys with a flag on his head, which I'm betting there is one around here somewhere, I will be able to kill him and get the Bad Omen effect and go back to my village to start a raid. You have seen some people like Silent Whisperer on his channel. He creates what's called a raid farm. What he does is finds a pillager outpost, which we have not seen any of those just yet, and he uses the pillager outpost to start and stop raids over and over again, and he is pushing all of the raiders into a kill chamber where either they die by trident killer or by player kill, either way. And there's one villager there that constitutes a village, and just over and over again you get a bunch of emeralds and all the other loot drops. A raid farm can be a passive iron farm because they will drop a lot of iron tools you can smelt into iron nuggets, which is fine. And in fairness, given the horrible production of regular iron farms on Bedrock, it's really not a bad idea. And you'll get a lot of these enchanted crossbows too. Not something I'm worried about. But what I am going to do now that we've discussed how to handle a raid and how to start one, I am going to fly around and try to find some of these pillager patrols. Knowing my luck, when I don't want them, they spawn in the 2s and 3s. And when I do want one, I'm not going to be able to find one. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a pillager outpost. But I'm going to find one, and once I do, I will bring you guys back, and we will go over what Bad Omen is and starting and completing a raid. Here we are, guys. Flying around, I found a Pillager Captain. Now, the thing to be cautious about is with Bad Omen, if you are near a village, it will automatically create a raid at that village. Now, the distance I'm not 100% certain of, but I'm going to lead him away from that village over there. And there's no other village down here. So this should put me far enough away that I can go back to my village. Now this will happen kind of quickly. We're going to kill him. Boom, we have Bad Omen. We have it for 100 minutes, which is an hour and 40 minutes. Now we are going to fly straight back to our village. And in this, once we reach the village, you will hear horns sounding and a little boss life meter will show up at the top. That will let you know you've started a raid. There it is. Raid is starting. Villagers are panicking. We ring the bell. That gives us an achievement. Now, from here, I suggest posting up on a tall building, looking around and finding where they're coming from. See, they're all coming from over there. This is where, again, preparation is key. They can't get in here. So we are free to shoot them like fish in a barrel. And in fairness, if we wanted even more loot, we could attack them with our Looting 3 sword. Now it says there's 2 mobs remaining, yet I only see 1. Ah, dang it. Ah, you sucker. The reason I want out there is because I want the dang emeralds. There we go, finally made it out. It's hard to do that. You'll see why this is an emerald farm. Look at, I've already got 5 emeralds. I've only killed 3 guys. So where is this last raider? There is no time limit. It will keep going, they will stay, they will keep spawning until you've beat each wave or until the village is dead. Okay, I don't see another guy. There he is. There we go, he's gone. Now the raid bar fills up again. But you've seen here, no one can get in this village. I do have plenty of food, and I did, for later rounds, bring golden apples to give me a little bit of a health boost and regeneration effect. While I'm here, I will try to block off some of the houses so nothing can get out or get in. The next round is coming. There they are over there. And now we see Vindicators. Taking them out at range. Power 5 bow is really helping in this. We've got a few more emeralds there. I'm going to try to take out as many as I can with my sword, mainly because I want to get all the emeralds. And we will get a lot of experience for doing this. Where's our last raider? We've blocked off all the houses so nothing can get in or out, and everything is blocked off completely, so there should be no accidental shots to the village. The iron golem is in there just in case anything bad does happen, and he will treat these pillagers as an enemy and destroy them. I hear him. He's grunting. There he is. Ow, you! As I said, you get a lot of emeralds, a lot of iron stuff. Here we go, filling up again. We're good on health, we're good on hunger. Where are they? Ah, there they are. Over here again. Now, I think if my ears are correct, I may have heard a new enemy we haven't seen yet. Maybe I didn't hear it, just hear it right. 2 mobs left. Yeah, we're a little early for hearing some of the more powerful bot monsters. You're dead. Now, in later rounds of the wave, we will see evokers as well. So please keep that in mind. Oh, there he is. He got inside. Oh, probably because he's like an iron golem. He can jump over these things a little bit easier. Now, these guys are called Ravagers. I suggest doing everything you can to keep them at bay. They really won't drop anything worthwhile, but a saddle, which is kind of garbage. For some reason, either my iron golem didn't see him or he didn't want to attack him. I don't know why. Ravagers pack a punch. Take them out from range. Really don't try to go after them close combat. The best sword in the world won't do the trick. I hear, there we go. See, now we have more advanced mobs. We're going to have some witches now, which in a raid, the witches will actually heal the other enemies. They will not just heal themselves. One left, it sounds like a witch. Oh, and that witch actually gave me a potion of instant health. I think I'm actually going to keep that on the hotbar just in case. Be sure to try to pick up all the drops because there's going to be a lot of loot out here. Oh, there he is. There's the last witch right there. Okay, next wave coming up. All my villagers are still safe. They're panicking, and during a raid, they will not sleep at night. Ah, the evokers are here. There we go. Ah! Oof. There we go. Got that guy. You will see there's a pillager, I'm sorry. Yeah, you will see the raiders, the mobs, they will ride the Ravagers. Okay, no one's in there. I thought someone was in there with you for a second, buddy. Yeah, they are panicking like crazy, you see? There we go. 2 left. Who's left? Ooh. There, another totem of undying. Something very useful to have. Where are these guys? There they are. Ah, there's the end of the raid. We got it. We now have the hero of the village effect. Sorry about that. And now everyone is happy, everyone is sleeping. Everything is good. We got a pretty good amount of stuff here. Some stuff I really don't care about, like saddles. Right now my main concern is I want to move my fisherman out of the farmer house. It really drives me nuts that he's in there. I don't know why they keep switching beds and switching houses. It drives me nuts. Everyone is awake, everyone is happy. You will notice a couple things going on while you have the hero of the village effect. 1, it's good for 12 seconds, but it keeps refilling itself. It keeps starting over. And 2, if you come up next to villagers, we'll see prices have dropped quite a bit, which is not too bad. On Java, I believe they actually throw things to you as well, which on Bedrock they don't. We kind of get the short end here. It's okay though. But prices are better. We can sit here and trade with them for a bit. Why that is still... Oh, because we traded with this guy so much. He still wants a lot of melons. One of the notable things is if we come in here to our mending guys. Let's see. This was mending for 20. Now it's mending for 12. This guy was unbreaking for 31. Now it's unbreaking for 18. Not a bad deal. I don't have any books on me, otherwise I'd trade for him. But that is how you get Hero of the Village. We are the friends of the villagers now. We were always friends, but now we are their hero. Let's come over here. Let's get a selfie. Come on, guy. Where you going? This guy will take a selfie with us. There we go. So I'm going to take advantage of some of these trades while we have while we have Hero of the Village, and get some mending trades, get some other stuff going on. But guys, that is doing raids. That is how we do that. It's simple if you're prepared. Now, if you do this in a village you don't care about, okay, fine, who cares? But if you prepare like I have, there's even been times in the past where I have villagers in my house. I lock them in the house, no one gets in there, and I sit on the roof of my house and just start firing arrows at everybody. It is a very profitable thing to do, and you can see why raid farms are a wonderful thing to do as well. On harder difficulties, you will see Bad Omen 2, where the waves are more difficult, and there's more than just the waves we did. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Try a raid on your own. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. During next week's farming week, we will go over an idea for a raid farm. I don't know if we'll make one, because that involves a lot of work, and we'd have to find a pillager outpost. But we will do our best. Thanks so much again, guys, for watching. Be sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're not already subscribed so you can check out the latest videos. Bye.